Good evening, folks. I'm Andrew the Jet Smith, here with Shaquille O'Squeal. Today we had an outstanding game in the baseball world coming from Babe Ruth himself. We're going to go ahead and go down to the dugout and get an interview.
I'm here with the behemoth of bust himself, Babe Ruth. Tell us what was going through your head during that game.
It was a really great day today. I scored the first home run. All the crowd was cheering. That gave me a good feeling.
Would you say you've had a swell game today?
Yes, sir. It was a really great day. I had a swell game.
Babe Ruth, would you consider yourself the bee's knees or even a hero to today's society?
I don't think I'm a hero. I think I'm a really good player. And all I want is the people to follow their dreams and do what they want to do. Because everybody has a chance in today's society.
That was very well said. Babe Ruth, where do you plan on taking your career in baseball?
Well, kiddo, I think I'm going to keep pursuing baseball until my age interferes with my playing.
I thank you for doing this interview with me, Babe. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
And now a word from our sponsors. Do you have that thirst that nothing seems to satisfy? Well, no further, because the one thing that you will need is a cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. Starting at 5 cents a bottle and now available in a 6-pack, you can get some for the whole family. The quick and refreshing taste of Coca-Cola will take away the stress of life as you unwind and relax and drink the beverage of America.
A 1920 sport. Today I'm going to be talking about the 1920 sports. One sport, baseball, became so popular that it soon became known as America's pastime. Crowds of baseball fans dedicated on the stadium to see their favorite teams play. Enthusiastic fans elevated sports stars like New York Yankees Babe Ruth to the level of American heroes. Ruth didn't look much like a hero. In fact, he didn't look much like an athlete. He had a barrel-shaped body perched onto two spindly legs, but he could hit a baseball harder and farther than any other player. Ruth was originally a pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. But was placed in the outfield after his contract was sold to the Yankees. Able to play every day instead of pitching every 3 or 4 days, Babe began hitting home runs at an incredible rate. In 1920, he hit 54 home runs, twice the major league record for a single season. A year later, he hit 59 in 1927. He hit 60, a record that stood for more than 30 years. New York's attendance doubled in a single year, and the team built. The other topic I'm going to talk about is boxing. Boxing, once outlawed in America, became both a respectable and hugely popular during the 1920s. Two prize fights brought Americans mania for sports to a climax. The Jack Dempsey-Gene Tunney fight in Philadelphia in 1926, and the rematch in Chicago in 1927. More than 130,000 people saw Tunney beat a tired Dempsey in Philadelphia, and they paid more than $2 million for the privilege. More than 145,000 saw the rematch in Chicago, and the proceeds from the match totaled more than $2.6 million. Though carrying a big lead from earlier rounds, Tunney almost lost when he was knocked down in the 7th round. In a controversial move, the referee waited to start the fateful 10 count until Dempsey returned to the correct corner. During what became known as the famous long count, Tunney struggled to his feet at the count of 9. He then spent the rest of the match backing away from Dempsey, flailing punches, and ultimately won the match based on his early points. More than 40 million people listened to the match on the radio, and as many as 10 Americans dropped dead of heart failure in their living rooms during the bout's broadcast. Thank you for watching.